Bitcoin is going to zero. And a microsecond.
Bitcoin is the strongest asset the human race has ever invented.
Cryptocurrency scam.
The greatest scam.
It's the most powerful tool that humanity has ever gotten.
The problem with Bitcoin is it's not money.
Bitcoin is the one asset in the world that no one can control.
Bitcoin.
So what's Bitcoin? Let's find out. Everything changed in 1971 when President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard.
And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world.
This means the dollar was no longer backed by gold. It was backed by something, someone else. Our U.S. government's word, also known as Fiat Money. This means the U.S. government now controls the most powerful tool in the world, money. They can now print money whenever they want at the drop of a dime. But with this action comes a hefty price, inflation. Inflation is money's worst nightmare, and it has now reached a whopping 6.8%.
Seeing already the new report out tonight showing inflation is now near a 40-year high in this country. Consumer prices up 0.8% last month alone. Year to year, prices up now 6.8%.
There is a powerful quote that states, "With great power comes great responsibility." Kind of ironic, huh? With the US government having so much power by holding the world's strongest currency, they have abused that said power in printing money at a fast rate, faster than you can blink. However, with that being said, the US dollar now cannot hold up its strength, its purchasing power. Since there is an enormous amount of dollars being printed, the value of the dollar drops. This means hoarding your money is a big no-no. But everyone tells you, hey, you need to save your money. Just be safe and keep it in the bank. Well, now that you know your money is losing value due to inflation, should you still keep your money in the bank? What do you think? So what is inflation's kryptonite? How can we get ahead of this money killer? Well, investing. When investing your money and making it work for you, you are going to war with inflation. So what's the best investment vehicle that can come out victorious against inflation? What can be your greatest asset? I'll tell you. Follow me and let me take you on a journey and introduce to you the future of money. Let's rewind and go back to the year 2009. We will call this year the Genesis year of Bitcoin, its beginning. In plain terms, Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. It follows the ideas set out in a white paper by the mysterious and pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. The identity of the person or persons who created the technology is still a mystery.
The identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the supposed founder and creator of Bitcoin, is one of the most revered mysteries in all of cryptocurrencies.
To this day, no one knows who this person or persons are. It could be one super genius guy or a group of people who put their minds together to come up with this spectacular asset, Bitcoin. People did think it was this guy right here, as he mistook the name Satoshi Nakamoto as a government project.
I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I just believe that somebody put that fictitious name.
Therefore, Nakamoto is still a mystery. Bitcoin offers the promise of lower transaction fees compared to the traditional online payment mechanisms do. And unlike government-issued currencies, it is operated by a decentralized authority. Bitcoin is known as a type of cryptocurrency because it uses cryptography to keep it secure. Today, the US government operates as a centralized form of currency, whereby which our money system is controlled by the banks with a private bank ledger. Whenever transactions at banks are made, they are not public for everyone to see. Only the bank can regulate these transactions, making them invisible to the public. Bitcoin is the cantor, the truth serum when it comes to managing money. It offers a complete transparent form of currency where the transactions made on the ledger are public for everyone to see. Hence the name, a decentralized form of authority. There are no physical Bitcoins, only balances kept on a public ledger that everyone has transparent access to, although each record is encrypted. All Bitcoin transactions are verified by a massive amount of computing power via a process known as mining.
America's new crypto mining hub.
This building that's directly behind me, inside of the buildings, we have this shelving that's 1,000 feet long, 20 feet tall, and there are just miner after miner after miner after miner.
people are contributing computing power and earning a reward for essentially participating in this process that secures a network.
Bitcoin is not issued or backed by any banks or governments, nor is an individual Bitcoin valuable as a commodity. Despite it not being legal tender in most parts of the world, Bitcoin is very popular and has triggered the launch of hundreds of other cryptocurrencies, collectively referred to as altcoins. The US government controls our money system, where they can print trillions faster than you can blink, which causes massive inflation, which then also leads to the purchasing power of your money dropping drastically. So how can we fix this problem? Create a digital currency that is owned by no one, that will go up in value over time. Bitcoin is the white horse we all have been waiting for.
Looking for a savior. 90% of people believe in a higher power.
To reiterate, when it comes to the actual Bitcoins, there is nothing physical about it, compared to gold, silver, and real estate, whereas these assets are physical and are limited by their physical attributes. If you ever wanted to liquidate, sell your real estate, it would take months to years. If you wanted to transfer your gold and silver to Hawaii, you would have to physically lift it up all by yourself. So get your butt in the gym. Bitcoin is a virtual currency that can go with you anywhere on the planet. You can liquidate your Bitcoin in minutes, and it can be converted to any other currency that offers Bitcoin in their country. Bitcoin is taking over. Fasten your seatbelts, because now we're going to dive deep into the technology behind Bitcoin, blockchain.
What's your view on crypto? It has made people a ton of money.
Blockchain tech is real, and you need to look no further.
A blockchain is a distributed database that is shared among the nodes of a computer network. As a database, a blockchain stores information electronically in digital format. Blockchains are best known for their crucial role in cryptocurrency systems, such as Bitcoin, for maintaining a secure and decentralized record of transactions. The innovation with a blockchain is that it guarantees the fidelity and security of a record of data and generates trust without the need for a trusted third party. All right, now stick with me here because we're about to get technical. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. In other words, anytime you purchase Bitcoin, you are buying that Bitcoin from someone else who is selling their Bitcoin. So, if Evan wants to buy 1 Bitcoin and Sarah is selling 1 Bitcoin, that transaction is confirmed and recorded onto a block. Each block contains Evan and Sarah's unique Bitcoin wallet address and a unique hash. Once this is recorded and confirmed, then the transaction is complete. Evan now has 1 Bitcoin and Sarah has sold 1 Bitcoin. Now you are probably wondering, all right, Mike, that's impressive stuff, but I'm sure a hacker can hack this system easily, right? Satoshi Nakamoto was aware of this and created a defense against hackers. Blockchain technology achieves decentralized security and trust in several ways. To begin with, new blocks are always stored linearly and chronologically. That is, they are always added to the end of the blockchain. After a block has been added to the end of the blockchain, it is extremely difficult to go back and alter the contents of the block unless a majority of the network has reached a consensus to do so. That's because each block contains its own hash, along with the hash of the block before it, as well as the previously mentioned timestamp. Hash codes are created by a mathematical function that turns digital information into a string of numbers and letters. If that information is edited in any way, then the hash code changes as well. Now, I know that was a bit much to take in, but stay with me here. We aren't done yet. Keep watching, because this is going to revolutionize how we think about money. Remember before I mentioned about mining? So there are these Bitcoin miners, people who are solving these complex mathematical equations when it comes to the transactions of Bitcoin from peer to peer. To make it simple, anytime a transaction is made from 2 different people and recorded on a block, each block is used to solve like a Rubik's Cube. In the blockchain network, there are tons of blocks, aka peer-to-peer transactions, that are made. The miners are tasked with solving these blocks into Rubik's Cubes, and once this has been completed, they are rewarded with Bitcoins. You used to be able to solve these cubes with just a laptop in the beginning. However, today, he who has the most computers has a better chance of solving more Rubik's Cubes. There are rooms filled with massive amounts of computers that can handle this job due to Bitcoin growing each and every year. There is hope. When you look up into the stars at night and wish for a savior to defeat inflation, there is still hope. Even though our country's currency is falling due to huge chunks of our money supply being printed daily, and the value of the dollar continues to drop, there is hope. At the time of recording this video, inflation is at 6.8%. Now some of you are probably like, who cares, I'm good. I have a 401k, I'll be fine. Others of you are worried and want a solution. According to recent studies, about 45% of US citizens hold no appreciating assets. This number has got to change. I know you were told to just play it safe and keep your money in the bank.
I'm kind of afraid because right now I hear with all be a lot of inflation maybe here coming since they printed off a lot of money.
Who told you that?
No one told you about inflation, and if they did, they probably said, don't worry about it. Hopefully after watching this video, you will start to take it seriously because it is money's killer. The purchasing power of your money that sits in the bank will not be the same come 5 to 10 years later. Therefore, you need an asset that can defeat inflation, that can be a hedge against inflation, and that is Bitcoin. Today, Bitcoin has the most percentage in returns than any other asset on the planet, and it has only been around for 12 years. If that doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. I have talked about this many times before in my previous videos. We fear what we don't understand. With you now having a better understanding of how Bitcoin works, hopefully you can feel more confident investing in it. Now, I am not saying go all in and YOLO all of your money. Please don't do that. Start with just 10% of what you make per month and go from there. We now have an asset that is by the people and for the people. An asset that can generate in the 100% returns. Let me know what other asset can do that. I'll wait. So what's Bitcoin, you ask? The future. What's up, everyone? I hope this video brought some value to you, and if so, please at the bottom press that beautiful like button for me and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. Bitcoin and crypto are tough concepts to grasp, and I couldn't pack it all in one video. But hopefully now you understand the basics and will start to do your own research on this powerful asset. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Bitcoin is a scam or the future of money? As always, thanks for watching. Stay blessed. I'm out.